Leif Erikson was a Viking explorer. Born around the year 970 AD, he was the son of Eric the Red, a famous Norse explorer who founded the first Norse settlements in Greenland. Leif grew up hearing tales of adventure and exploration, which undoubtedly fueled his own desire to explore the unknown. Leif Erikson made an incredible journey that would go down in history. He set sail from Greenland, navigating the treacherous waters of the North Atlantic. His voyage was not just a simple trip, it was a daring expedition into uncharted territories. He sailed from Greenland to North America, a feat that required immense skill and bravery. The journey was long and arduous, but Leif and his crew were determined to find new lands. They followed the stories and sagas of earlier Norse explorers who spoke of lands to the west. This remarkable voyage happened around the year 1000 AD. At that time, the world was a very different place, and such a journey was fraught with danger. The Vikings relied on their knowledge of the stars, the sea, and their advanced shipbuilding techniques to make such voyages possible. This was about 500 years before Christopher Columbus set sail on his famous voyage in 1492. While Columbus is often credited with discovering the Americas, Leif Erikson and his crew were the first known Europeans to set foot on North American soil. Leif's voyage is important because it shows that Vikings were the first Europeans to reach the Americas. They established a settlement called Vinland, which is believed to be located in what is now Newfoundland, Canada. This settlement was a testament to their ability to adapt and thrive in new environments. Erikson's journey was a testament to the Vikings' seafaring skills and adventurous spirit. The Vikings were known for their resilience and their ability to navigate through some of the most challenging conditions at sea. Their longships were designed to withstand rough waters and long voyages. The Vikings were known for their longboats, which were fast and strong. These ships were marvels of engineering for their time, capable of both oceanic voyages and navigating shallow rivers. The design of the longboat allowed the Vikings to explore and raid far and wide. They could navigate rough seas and travel long distances, which was crucial for their explorations. The Vikings' ability to travel such vast distances opened up new opportunities for trade, exploration, and settlement. Their voyages were not just about conquest, but also about discovering new lands and cultures. Leif Erikson's voyage to North America is a prime example of how skilled the Vikings were at sailing. His journey paved the way for future explorations and showed the world that the Vikings were more than just raiders. They were also explorers and settlers. The Vikings were curious about the world around them. Their desire to explore new territories was driven by a combination of necessity and curiosity. They sought new lands for resources, trade, and settlement, always pushing the boundaries of the known world. They were always looking for new lands to explore and settle. This spirit of exploration led them to discover and establish settlements in places as far-flung as Iceland, Greenland, and North America. Their legacy of exploration is a testament to their adventurous spirit and their ability to adapt to new environments. Their voyages took them to many parts of Europe, Asia, and even North America. The Vikings were not just warriors, they were also traders, explorers, and settlers. Their extensive network of trade routes and settlements helped to shape the medieval world. The story of Leif Erikson is a reminder that history is full of surprises. It challenges our understanding of who the first Europeans in the Americas were and highlights the importance of looking beyond the traditional narratives of history. It also shows us the importance of exploration and the courage of those who dared to sail into the unknown. Leif Erikson's journey is a testament to the human spirit of adventure and the desire to discover what lies beyond the horizon. His legacy continues to inspire explorers and adventurers to this day. The Vikings were incredible explorers. Their spirit of adventure and relentless pursuit of the unknown set them apart in history. From the late 8th to early 11th century, these seafaring Norse people from Scandinavia embarked on daring voyages that took them far beyond their homeland. They were not just warriors, but also traders, settlers, and explorers who left an indelible mark on the world. They were driven by a thirst for adventure and a desire for new opportunities. This insatiable curiosity and ambition led them to explore vast territories, from the icy shores of Greenland to the bustling markets of Constantinople. The Vikings were always on the lookout for new lands to conquer, trade with, or settle in, driven by both necessity and the allure of the unknown. They sailed thousands of miles across the sea, often without maps or compasses. Their navigational skills were legendary, relying on the stars, the sun, and even the behavior of seabirds to guide them. The Viking longships, with their shallow drafts and sturdy construction, were perfectly suited for these long voyages, capable of navigating both open seas and shallow rivers. Their voyages of exploration and expansion were remarkable feats of seamanship and courage. Facing treacherous waters, unpredictable weather, and unknown territories, the Vikings demonstrated unparalleled bravery and resilience. Each journey was a testament to their indomitable spirit and their ability to adapt and thrive in the face of adversity. The Vikings were not afraid of the unknown. In fact, they embraced it. Their willingness to venture into uncharted territories was driven by a combination of factors, including the search for new resources, the desire for wealth, and the need for new lands to settle due to overpopulation in their Scandinavian homelands. In fact, they embraced it. Their voyages were not just about conquest and plunder. They were also about discovery and learning. The Vikings were keen observers and learners, absorbing knowledge from the various cultures they encountered. This exchange of ideas and technologies enriched both the Vikings and the societies they interacted with. They were curious about the world and its people. This curiosity led them to establish connections with diverse cultures, from the native peoples of North America to the sophisticated civilizations of the Middle East. The Vikings were not just raiders, but also traders and diplomats, forging alliances and establishing trade routes that spanned continents. This curiosity led them to discover new lands and cultures. Their expeditions brought them to places like Iceland, Greenland, and even North America, long before Columbus set sail. These discoveries were not just about finding new territories, but also about understanding and interacting with the people they met along the way. Their longships, capable of navigating rivers and open seas, allowed them to reach distant shores. These versatile vessels were the backbone of Viking exploration, enabling them to travel vast distances and establish settlements in far-flung regions. The design of the longship was a marvel of engineering, combining speed, agility, and durability. Their explorations were driven by a combination of factors. Overpopulation in their Scandinavian homelands led them to seek new lands for settlement. The lure of wealth from trade and raiding was also a powerful motivator. Additionally, the political and social structure of Viking society encouraged young men to seek their fortunes abroad, leading to a culture of exploration and adventure. Overpopulation in their Scandinavian homelands led them to seek new lands for settlement. The limited arable land in Scandinavia meant that many Vikings had to look elsewhere for opportunities to farm and build new communities. This quest for new lands was a driving force behind many of their expeditions. The lure of wealth from trade and raiding was also a powerful motivator. The Vikings were skilled traders, exchanging goods such as furs, amber, and slaves for silver, spices, and other valuable commodities. Their raids on wealthy monasteries and settlements provided them with riches that further fueled their expeditions. They established trade routes, raided wealthy settlements, and formed settlements in new lands. These activities not only brought them wealth, but also helped to spread their influence and culture across Europe and beyond. The Vikings left a lasting legacy in the regions they explored, with many of their settlements evolving into thriving communities. The Viking Age was a time of great change and upheaval. It was marked by significant social, political, and economic transformations, both within Viking society and in the regions they impacted. The Vikings played a crucial role in shaping the medieval world, influencing the course of history through their explorations, trade, and conquests. It was also a time of great achievement. The Vikings' contributions to shipbuilding, navigation, and exploration were remarkable. Their craftsmanship and technological innovations set new standards in maritime engineering, and their cultural and artistic achievements continue to be celebrated today. The Vikings' voyages of exploration are a testament to their courage, skill, and determination. Their legacy lives on in the stories of their adventures, the places they discovered, and the cultural exchanges they facilitated. The Viking spirit of exploration continues to inspire and captivate us, reminding us of the boundless possibilities that lie beyond the horizon. Leif Erikson's journey to North America was not a random event. It was part of a larger wave of Viking exploration. It all started with Erik the Red, Leif's father. Erik was a Norse explorer who was banished from Iceland. Erik the Red sailed west from Iceland and reached Greenland. There he established a settlement. This was in the late 900s. AD life in Greenland was hard, but the Vikings survived. They farmed the land and hunted. Leif Erikson grew up hearing stories about the lands beyond Greenland. One day he decided to follow in his father's footsteps. He gathered a crew of about 35 men and set sail to the west. They were sailing into the unknown. Leif's journey was risky. They faced storms, hunger and fear, but they were determined to find new lands. This spirit of adventure was common to many Vikings. Many people wonder, did the Vikings really reach America before Columbus? This question has intrigued historians, archaeologists, and enthusiasts for generations. The idea that the Vikings, with their legendary seafaring skills, could have crossed the Atlantic long before Columbus is both fascinating and controversial. Well, the answer is yes. The evidence is compelling and has been meticulously gathered over the years. We know this because archaeologists have found evidence of Viking settlements in Canada. These discoveries have been made through painstaking excavation and analysis, revealing a treasure trove of historical artifacts. The most famous site is Lanceoc Meadows. Located on the northern tip of Newfoundland, this site has provided a wealth of information about the Viking presence in North America. At Lanceoc Meadows, archaeologists have unearthed the remains of Viking longhouses, which were the living quarters of these intrepid explorers. These structures give us a glimpse into the daily lives of the Vikings who settled here, workshops and tools. These tools, crafted with precision, were used for various purposes, from building to crafting, and they tell a story of a community that was both skilled and resourceful. These findings provide concrete proof that Vikings lived in North America centuries before Columbus. The artifacts, ranging from everyday items to more specialized tools, paint a vivid picture of Viking life in the New World. Radiocarbon dating of artifacts confirms the site dates back to around 1000 AD. This scientific method has been crucial in establishing the timeline of the Viking presence in North America, providing a precise date that aligns with historical records. The discovery of Lanceoc Meadows is incredibly important. It not only confirms the Viking voyages, but also challenges the traditional narrative of European exploration. It rewrites our understanding of early transatlantic exploration. The Vikings' journey across the Atlantic was a remarkable feat of navigation and endurance, showcasing their advanced seafaring capabilities. The Vikings, not Columbus, were the first Europeans to set foot in North America. This revelation has profound implications for our understanding of history and the spread of cultures across the globe. In addition to the archaeological evidence, there are also written accounts of Leif Erikson's voyages. These accounts, found in ancient manuscripts, provide a narrative that complements the physical evidence. These sagas, passed down orally for generations before being written down, tell the story of the Vikings' discovery of a new land they called Vinland. Vinland, described as a land of plenty with abundant resources, was a significant discovery for the Vikings and remains a key part of their legacy. When Leif Erikson and his crew landed in North America, they found a land very different from their homeland. It was a vast wilderness, full of forests, rivers, and strange new plants and animals. The climate was also different. It was much colder than what they were used to. The Vikings faced many challenges in this new land. The winters were long and harsh. They had to find ways to stay warm and find food. They also had to learn how to survive in a new environment. Despite these difficulties, the Vikings were able to adapt. They built shelters, hunted for food, and gathered resources. They even managed to establish a small settlement.